All right, I'm ready to do another Chronophoto party today. This is the game where it shows us a picture. We have to guess what year it was taken, and I'm gonna do the party mode. So it's going to give us a code here. I will generate random code. There you go. I'm gonna copy and paste this code into the description below this video. If you go to the link and put in this code, you will be able to play the same game that I am with the same pictures. You can pause the video right now, go play the game and come back, or you can guess along with me here, or you can just watch the video and look at the pictures that way if you don't want to go to the site. It's up to you how you want to do it. But however you do it, be sure to pause the video before I make my guesses and leave your guess in a comment below. It's fun to see everybody's guesses, so let's get to it. Okay, ooh, interesting. So, I mean, this is clearly old. We've got everybody's dressed up. We've got the newsy hats, as I think of them. We've got an elephant here. There's a bus in the background. Okay, I think that's a bus. So interesting. Is that some sort of a rail car? Because I feel like my initial thought was like the teens. So it's gotta be like a rail car then, right? Not a bus. They didn't have buses. Did they? I don't know. You know, the other thing is, so where is this? This is maybe not US. Taylor's, Bergson. I mean, it's things are in English, right? It's in English, but because what I'm wondering is the fashions, right? They tend to start in one place and then spread to other places. So if this is a fashion, these hats that started more in the US and spread to other places, it could be later if the picture is somewhere else, or vice versa, a fashion that starts somewhere else and spreads to the US is gonna appear later here. And it is like, it does look like a double-decker bus, but how early did they have those? The Model T, I think, came out in, I wanna say around 1910. And I know they had cars before that, but like a big bus like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna make my guess, so pause the video, leave your guess in a comment below. I'm gonna go a little bit later because I think that's a bus, and I think maybe this is later than I was initially thinking. I really don't know that much about fashion, but I feel like those hats were more like the 1900s and the 19-teens in the US. So I'm gonna say this is somewhere else. Maybe, you know, the UK or Australia or somewhere, I don't know. I mean, they're using English. But anyways, I'm gonna go 1930 because the bus makes me think later. But the fashion makes me think earlier, so I'm gonna go 30. Oh, 1934, wow, okay. Wow, all right, well, I'm glad I went later. I was really tempted to go like 1915 or something originally. Okay, next round, let's see, picture number 2. Is that Kennedy? I wanna say that's Kennedy. So that puts us in the 60s, I'm gonna say. I mean, not necessarily. The American Legion, boys something. The American Legion boys something. Is this the boys club thing? I did that when I was in high school. We didn't meet the president. It was just a local thing here in our state. I'm guessing maybe they have these all around, and then maybe there's like a national version too, or it just happened to be the version that's where he lives in. I don't know. I don't even know for sure that that's Kennedy, but I think it is. So, all right. Leave your guess down below. Pause the video. Leave your guess. I'm gonna go in the. let's see, he was president in, I think the early, wasn't he? Was it 1963 when he was assassinated? I think it was 1960. I'm gonna go 1960. I'm just gonna leave it at 60. 62, all right, there we go. Very good. All right, I gotta look that up. Was he, JFK assassination? I wanna say it was 1963. 1963, all right, I got that right at least. Okay, within 2 years is pretty good. All right, I'm moving on to round 3. Maybe, if it will load the picture. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, we've got a lot of things that help date this picture. First of all, it's Hamilton, and that's Lin-Manuel Miranda. But right here is Mr. Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, sorry. He is the president. So the question is, right, so is this after he became president? I don't know, because I feel like, well, I mean, Hamilton's still going. I was gonna say he wasn't still part of Hamilton. I mean, he created it, right? He wrote it, but he wasn't like acting in it still, I don't think, by the time Biden became president. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't there when Biden went to see the show. And I mean, yeah, so I'm gonna say, okay, but here's the thing, right? Okay, I know what I'm gonna guess. Leave your guess down below in the comments. Pause the video now before I give my reasoning. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. He is not president in this picture because there's no masks. Unless this is really recent, but it could be after COVID. I feel like somebody would have a mask on still. Even now, one of the people would have a mask. Even in the background here, like look back here, we have no masks anywhere. Somebody would still have a mask, I think. So I'm gonna say he is running for president in this picture. And this is before COVID. But it could even be like 2020, just like early 2020. I'm gonna go 2020. 2015, oh wow. So the previous presidential race. Oh. All right, well I missed that one a little bit. All right, on to the next one. Still within 5, that's okay. I almost went a little earlier just to, but I was worried that maybe it was a really new picture, so. All right, number 4. Okay, well, I mean, black and white, it seems old. We've got, these, I mean, these don't seem like Americans. It's hard to really tell. They're in shadow and it's black and white and it's really hard to see very well, but I get the impression. But what war is this? If I knew weapons well enough, this is a big cannon thing, tank of sorts. I mean, you know, is this like Vietnam or it's black and white, but we can have black and white pictures. I mean, you can still take black and white pictures today, but even in the 60s and 70s, it's not uncommon to get black and white photos, even though they had color photos. Man, this is a tricky one. I feel like this feels, I don't really have much knowledge in the weapons and things like this, but this feels more advanced than I would expect in World War I and II, but I could be completely wrong on that. I would not be surprised if I was wrong about that, but is there any clues over here? I mean, this is just random junk as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I mean, their outfits and their lack of helmets makes me think earlier. So now I'm kind of leaning back towards like World War One. When did they have tanks like that? I don't know. All right, I think, am I ready to make my guess? All right, pause the video, leave your guess down below. I'm ready to make my guess. So, I was initially leaning towards more Vietnam or somewhere, but I'm going back. I think their outfits, I feel like they would have helmets later on. I feel like this is gonna be earlier, but I don't know. World War I seems too early. I don't know. I'm gonna go, I think, kind of in between the World Wars. I'm gonna say 1930 and hope that it's close to one. I don't know. I really have no idea. And this might not even be World War I or World War II. It could be some other conflict. I mean, I'm gonna say 1930. Let me go with that. 41, oh. All right, World War II probably. I don't know. All right, final round. Let's see if I can finish strong. Oh, wow. Well. Okay, we got a bagpipe player, and we've got a guy that's... I mean, is he injured? I'm assuming he's injured. He feels like he's on like a hospital, a primitive hospital bed, or not primitive. I mean, an old, early hospital bed. I don't know if primitive is quite the right word, but you know what I mean. And we've got Seth Meyers playing the bagpipes here. No, it kind of looks like him though. Let me know what you think. Does that look like Seth Meyers? I think it does. Oh, look, we've actually got a caption down here. Indian wounded at Brighton Hospital. Enjoy a gramophone concert. It's been crossed out and it says bagpipe. Okay, Indian wounded at Brighton Hospital. So, and by Indian here, I'm pretty sure we mean somebody from India, not like American Indian. The problem is, I don't really know India's history to know when this is likely to have happened. I mean, it could be one of the world wars, obviously. Their outfits do make me think more World War I if we're going with one of the world wars. But again, I don't know India's history and fashion well enough to know. But if these were US soldiers, their uniforms would make me think more World War I than World War II. Like the cowboy hat here. Okay. All right, I'm ready to make my guess. Pause the video, leave your guess below, your final guess. I am gonna say right in the middle of World War I. That's what my guess is. I'm gonna go 19... When was... I can't remember the exact dates. I wanna say 14 would be right in the middle. Is it 1910 to 1918? For some reason, that's what I have in my mind. It could be like 10 or 11 to 18, somewhere in that range. It's in the teens. So I'm gonna go 1914. Just right in the middle. I don't know, hopefully it's World War I. Let's go for it. Oh, 1915! Woo! All right, so within one. All right, so pretty good total then, pretty good total. So the first one was 1934, and I was thinking earlier, so I'm glad I went later on that one. So let me know if you know what's going on here. I don't know if this is a famous thing with this elephant and help with the hospital. Is it like a fundraiser thing, or I don't know what's going on here with this elephant. But let me know if you know and where this was. I'm gonna guess this is the UK, but I don't know. This is Kennedy meeting with some boys. 62 seems perfectly reasonable. This one, I'm kind of mad that I didn't go a little bit earlier, actually. Because it does make sense that it would have been like the previous election campaign, yeah. But anyways, let me know what you went with that one. Did you go earlier thinking, oh, he's president and it's recent? This one, so that must be World War II then. Yeah. Again, I was too early on that one. I would have been just as bad thinking, actually worse thinking Vietnam though, so, you know. What are you gonna do? Other than knowing, you know, what tanks looked like in the different wars, let me know if there was another clue that I missed on that one. And this one, World War I. So we had a World War II, we had a World War I. Yeah, I mean, this just from the uniforms is what I went with on that one, so. Anyways, there you go. My total is 3,411. So go and edit your comments with all your guesses and let us know your total and which picture you had the hardest time with, which one you were most surprised by. And be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
The next inning, he was on deck when the manager informed him he had just been traded to the Montreal Expos. Now, the Expos had a game later that evening.
Replacement. I was just thinking about words that could end with M-E-N-T. Oh, it's not So one of the L's has to be the lie. So feel or feeling, I think feeling, because I think it's gonna be develop, or maybe develops with the S there.